You make me wanna lay in your arms. I wanna stay there forever. Yeah, in your arms, in your arms, in your arms, in your arms.
Today on One, your daily dose of local affairs and social media commentary.
Today on One, COVID-19 vaccine expected by the end of January. Striking ShopRite Checkers workers' efforts prove futile as retailer defies court order. SWAPO offers donates sanitary pads and seeds to Karas region. And the Brave Warriors complete final session as Chan finals draw closer.
At the 23rd COVID-19 briefing at State House, the Health Minister Kalumbi Shangula informed the public that they have made progress in attaining the vaccine and that the first doses are expected at the end of January. At the occasion, the Minister also said that all schools will have to reopen as delays will have a detrimental effect on the learners. The Minister of Health and Social Services, Kalumbi Shangula, said that the situation has worsened since the last COVID-19 update and that there are indications from the figures that the second wave has surpassed the first wave. On the side of the vaccine, he said that a payment of $29 million has been made to acquire vaccines that's enough for 20% of the population.
The government has also signed a financial commitment agreement on the 5th of November 2020 for the remaining $9,096,780. The facility has informed us on the 6th of January 2021 that it may be in a position to initiate a small-scale first wave of deliveries using the Pfizer vaccine as early as end of January or somewhere in February. To achieve sufficient level of herd immunity, we need to achieve a coverage rate of between 60 to 80% of the populations. Apart from the COVAX facility, there have been engagements with Pfizer on a bilateral basis. China, Russia, India, and any other countries that are making great progress in manufacturing of COVID-19 vaccines for possible bilateral deals and or donation. In coordination with the Ministry of Finance, the NAMFISA and NAMAF, consultation have started to explore avenue to fund the vaccine. We will provide additional information in coming days.
The Minister of Education, Arts and Culture, Anangi Pondoka, had this to say on education and the reopening of schools.
As we are reopening schools, we are still emphasizing the issue of us taking care of our vulnerable teachers and learners in terms of those that have some health risks that need to be taken note of when we reopen. It should be done through correct channels and also through proper communication and confirmation by our doctors. We still need to take care of our teachers and learners in that instance. And with regard to the learners, it's very, very important for parents of learners to alert the schools through also the health institutions around them of the situations of the children. For example, if you've got an asthmatic child who's supposed to go to school, the school should know in order for us to be able to take precautions. The other thing is I would really want to call on the parents. Now that we are reopening schools, yes, research has it that children, even if they have COVID, even if they get it, they are usually asymptomatic. And this has been proven because 5 of our schools experienced sporadic outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. But so far, on all of these cases, no children was hospitalized, no child was sick, but they all attended school until they finished, until they were cleared. But then the fears of them transmitting it, that one has not been disproved. They can transmit it. But what we are saying is that this calls for the attention of the parents also, for them to make sure that when children are going to school, back home, children should make sure that the hygiene protocols are taken care of. Schools are alerted when children are, showing some signs of COVID or something, in order for action to be taken.
Vulnerable members of society such as the elderly and expectant mothers are urged to remain home, as they and the healthcare workers will be prioritized when the vaccine becomes available. Reporting for Today on One, I'm Joseph Shifeni.
Join the Ackerman School of Value and get back on the road to success with our range of schoolwear. Like 2-pack boys trousers from only $129.95. Get ready to learn and ready to play. Get everything you need for back to school. Only at Ackerman's.
Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation. Good today, better tomorrow.
The Swapo Party Windhoek Rural District Office have reached out to the girl child in the Karas region by donating sanitary pads valued at 10,000 Namibian dollars. According to Member of Parliament Lucia Witbooi, the project was initiated as a lack of menstrual hygiene products among girls can disempower them, leading to the inability to attend school during that period.
As national leaders assigned to Karas region, we have initiated this project, the Sanitary Pads Project, under my leadership as a chairperson. And today, we can testify that where there is a will, there is a way. Each and every human deserves to have his or her worth and dignity as a human being respected. Unfortunately, poverty has got a way of eroding that fundamental basic human right of some of the persons hailing from socio-economically challenged homes, families and communities. And that's why the next person is there to reach out a helping hand. Most importantly, please allow me to make a clarion call on all the rank and file members, supporters and sympathizers of the Swapo Party, as well as all the citizens and inhabitants of the Republic of Namibia, to opening their hearts, opening their minds, and join forces to address the plight of our young girls, who will soon be the grown women of our nation, so that they can maintain clean hygiene and good health practices.
The Windhoek Rural District Coordinator John Elago said that this is a good initiative and they would like to extend the project to all regions.
I want to thank the mothers for this very, very important contribution to the girl child of the Karas region. We know we must reach to the whole of Namibia, but at least we start somewhere. We will start in Karas this time around, and then we will try to go to the other regions. Thomas Westboy, thank you so much for the initiative, and thank you so much for being a mother that cares for the growth child. Thank you.
Apart from the sanitary pads donation, the office also received seeds from the Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, John Mutora, which will play a huge role in producing food in the region.
Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation. Good today, better tomorrow.
Enjoy these fantastic mid-month savings only at Clicks until 20 January. Buy Clicks Tube My Toilet Paper 18 rolls, $89.99 per pack. Or buy Organics 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner 2 for $104. Buy Sunlight Summer Sensations Auto 2-in-1 washing powder 2 kgs. Or Laundry Liquid 1.5 litres 2 for $88. Clicks. Feel good. Pay less.
As Chan draws closer, the Brave Warriors had their last training session in the capital before jetting off on the 14th of January 2021 to Cameroon for the tournament showpiece. The Warriors are drawn in Group D with Guinea, Tanzania and Zambia. Brave Warriors interim head coach Bobby Zamaria described the mood in the camp as uplifting despite the team still waiting for their COVID-19 results.
The spirits in the camp is pretty high, notwithstanding the uncertainty and the anxiety of the COVID test results that we are still awaiting. But apart from that, we are pretty much in high spirits. I think conditions previously and now cannot be compared because they differ like a day and night. But having said that, we expect to go there and do well. I know our preparations took a snack in the later stages of our preparation because of the COVID situation, but we should not use that as an excuse. We have the ability and potential to go there and do well in the absence of playing any competitive friendly match. No, we luckily have no injury concerns. The only concerns we have is the results that might come out positive. That's the only one. But of course we pray and believe that all will be well.
Brave Warriors Vice Captain Absalom Imbodi remarked that the team is confident going into their first match against Guinea on Tuesday the 19th of January.
The mood in the camp is positive. Players are focused, players are happy. Imagine players are even singing in their rooms like they can't wait for the 19th game. So we're ready. We're not sure what we'll expect, but we're ready for them. So we're gonna go there with the coaches tactical, what the coach and the technical team give us. That's what we're gonna use against them.
The Brave Warriors will face Guinea, Tanzania and Zambia at the finals, hoping to book their place in the last four and then the finals. The Chan tournament will be played from the 16th of January to the 7th of February 2021 in Cameroon.
Over 6 million kids. Stand strong in our school shoes. Buy any Tuffy's leather shoes and schoolwear to get $20 off. Pep, your #1 school shop.
#1 school shop.
In other leading stories, speaking at the 23rd COVID-19 public briefing, the Minister of Health and Social Services, Kalumbi Shangula, once again reiterated that there is a continuing and rapid rise in COVID-19 confirmed cases in Namibia. Evidence demonstrates that the second wave has now far exceeded and eclipsed the first wave. Many state and private hospitals in Namibia have reached near full or full capacity, and some are unable to admit due to lack of space, especially in terms of intensive care beds and facilities. The minister noted that together with a growing number of cases, healthcare workers are being infected and have thus to be demobilized, adding that Namibia has so far recorded a total number of 1,350 healthcare workers who have been infected with COVID-19, including 6 of them who lost their lives as a result. This, according to Shangula, is worrisome as more staff are and will be required to manage COVID-19 patients and clients. Kalumbi further noted that the sharp rise in new cases indicates that there is active transmission of the virus in the community, affecting all age groups. Members of the public are urged to continue implementing the public health measures aimed at mitigating the spread of COVID-19, such as social distancing, the wearing of masks and sanitizing.
Welcome to Comments Corner, your daily dose of local comments from the hottest social media pages.
Today on One reported this week that local human rights activist Nicodemus Ohomob, well known as Mama Africa, is looking into starting a political party for the marginalized groups such as sex workers and the LGBTQI+ communities who say they have been excluded in decision-making matters. Hanet said the Namibian population is so small and creating another political party tomorrow will confuse the nation. Nambahu said independence and democracy just brought more problems. Imialta said they do not have time for political parties unless it is discussions on how to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. Toini said Parliament is going to be very interesting. Kala said he will do anything to stop the political party. Albert said ambition is a good thing.
And that is all from Comments Corner. Be sure to post your comments on our social media pages for broadcast every day only on Today and One.
We can't wait to get together again, to welcome new friends, meet up with old ones, and play until the sun comes up. We can't wait to fill our stadiums again. In fact, we can't wait to get the whole gang together. But until then, let's stay safe.
A look at the weather forecast. First, an advisory from the Windhoek Met Office. Widespread thunder showers with flash floods will persist in the Kavango, Zambezi, Otjitonjupa, Khomas, Omaheke and Hardap regions in places, so please to take the necessary precautions. The Namibia interior partly cloudy and hot in the northwest and central north with a few showers. Elsewhere partly cloudy and warm to hot with isolated thunder showers but scattered to widespread thunder showers in the Kavango, Zambezi, Otjozondjupa, Khomas, Omaheke and Hartap regions.
I'm feeling so bad because of I have been arrested. We are trying to sell to provide our kids with food, but the police, they come to arrest us.
I was literally apprehended in Independence Avenue. I mean, there was no prior communications with the police or with Bonn or Benga Namibia. These guys literally just apprehended us on surprise.
And when you are talking in a manner that is exaggerated about brutality in this country, I should ask you in which country you live.
Yes, I can confirm that indeed there were 2 cell phones that were found after a search was conducted at the cells that the fish rot accused us staying.
Do you understand the amount of money that the government has spent on the fight against COVID-19? Could they have spent 300 million on tracing people and managing people? Is that even possible?
COVID-19 affects people very differently. Many people show no symptoms at all, but some are hospitalized for weeks. So what does the disease do to your body? The coronavirus enters through the mouth, nose or eyes. It then usually attaches itself to cells lining the nose, throat, airways or lungs. It can turn these cells into factories that multiply and spread the virus. For the majority, a fever, cough and breathlessness are as bad as it gets. But the virus can damage the small blood vessels lining the lungs and initiate clotting. The alveoli are tiny air sacs where oxygen goes into the blood. If they become inflamed, it can trigger pneumonia. Seriously ill patients need to be given oxygen as the lungs fill with fluid and debris.
I legit couldn't breathe. My oximeter was measuring under 88% oxygen levels, which is very dangerous. And the only time I ever thought my life was in danger was at that point.
COVID-19 doesn't just affect the lungs. It can also disrupt the immune system, which is used by the body to fight illnesses. Cytokines are part of the immune system that find and signal infections. For some people with severe COVID-19, this system can go into overdrive. If too many cytokines build up, it can cause an overreaction that damages healthy cells. This is called a cytokine storm for the most severe cases. COVID-19 can lead to seizures or even a coma. It can also cause brain problems that lead to strokes. The immune system overreacting can cause clots that stop the blood supply to parts of the brain. Brain inflammation, psychosis and dementia-like symptoms can also affect seriously ill patients. The average length of the illness is 14 days, but many people have symptoms for much longer. Breathing problems and post-viral fatigue last for months in some cases.
I cannot walk for long simply because I will feel a little bit short of breath and I feel the need to sit down. And that's something that has never happened to me before.
Some of the people who are most likely to develop severe symptoms are older adults and those with underlying health conditions. It's not fully known how anyone will react to COVID-19 until they get it. So it's important for everyone to follow health guidance. What precautions are you taking to stay safe?
akili, 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 akili.
Will you wash your hands with me? I want to wash my hands with you. Come on, I will show you what to do. Wash your hands in clean water. Wash your hands, wet them with the water. Wash your hands, now add some soap. Scrub your hands in the soap and water. Scrub above and below between the fingers too. Scrub under your nails and scrub-a-dub-a-doo. Rinse your hands in water. Rinse them clean, rinse away the soap. Dry your hands and go. Achille, why do we wash our hands? To wash away the germs. Achille, what are germs? They're like tiny little bugs on your hands, and they can make you sick. But you don't see any germs on my hand. That's because they're so tiny that you can't even see them. Oh wow, I want to wash the germs away. Will you wash your hands with me, Achille? Of course! Wash your hands in clean water. Wash your hands, wet them with the water. Wash your hands, now add some soap. Scrub your hands in the soap and water. Scrub above and below between the fingers too. Scrub under your nails and scrub-a-dub-a-doo. Rinse your hands in water. Rinse them clean, rinse away the soap. Dry your hands and go. Great job, Huruma! Can you tell me the 4 things we did to wash our hands? I can try. 1. Wash our hands with water. 2. Put soap on our hands. 3. Scrub our hands all over. 4. Rinse our hands clean with water. Wash your hands, wash the germs away.
You out, talk much, they'll stress you out. They ain't know how. Talking about ain't seeing you out. Where you been when them legs come out? They ain't know that you work them gigs. Working late shifts just to please their pleas. Working all night and up on your knees. Satisfying he's, but you still got needs. And you still ain't tired at the end of the night. Pull 2 shots, but he ain't hit it right. Talking about them things where you hang on tight. If he lands it right, you should right, side, front, back things where you maintain. And you work real hard, why you waiting? If that boy think twice, you be wasting. You're a main thing, find a real one, got you fainting. Forever, register to the best of your arm. In the best, they ain't last. To the mass of your arm. Move it fast, make it last. Bring it down to your arm. Grab a gas, break a back, make a say, ooh la la. Ooh la la, do your thing, bring it back. Ooh na na, from the front to the back, bring it down. Ooh sucker, in the best, they ain't last. Leave you dry, savannah. Ain't the type you can time, make it pop, oh summer. So you got a little flavor too, from your main get down to your point of view, yeah. And they take good care of you, from your main home ground to them avenues, right? Stay you up all night, work them shifts and you ain't do right. Dang right, take flight when a light boy pipe and a pipe boy light, no aim, no sight. Dang right, take flight cause it ain't you. And you talk big game but it ain't you. And you ain't got got time for them bills due. Past due on the rest of your issues. Big girls need rest, no curfew. No way past late, now where are you? That girl where you at, go pull through. No preview, just subdue and break through. Yeah.